Oh, I gotta get the music.
This is a well-run operation.
Production value is down at 100%.
The music's playing, but everyone's so old they can't hear it.
This is amazing technology. Come on, I added something in. There it is, right there.
The old Grey Brick. I really hope everyone can hear the talking.
I hope they can. That makes sense.
Talking absolutely comes through all of that. I guess you didn't watch last week's video.
Welcome to Messy Monday, and it is so messy. We had 10 in one drop, so that's how messy it's already
Mazel,
been.
everybody.
And let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and give a Messy Monday. Happy birthday to Julian! Happy birthday,
Julian!
Hey.
Birthday!
What?
Happy birthday!
How you doing, man? What have you done on your birthday?
Well, I didn't sleep last night. And then I watched my kids, and then I put together my son's Hot Wheels T-Rex tower.
Yeah.
Then my wife took me out to Pizza as Big as You Had, and I joined this live stream.
Had pizza.
Well, that sounds like a good happy birthday.
Had a good time.
That is a fantastic T-shirt you're wearing, by the way.
Thank you. It's Palm Trees by Jeff.
There you go.
Palm Trees by Jeff. Oh. Where would one get a Palm Trees by Jeff shirt?
I don't know wherever Jeff picked this up at.
Yeah, I went to the Fat Guy store and bought us Hawaiian shirts for a year ago.
You want to see my fat guy parts?
No. Thank you.
Hey, back up on the big screen.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
you're
Jeff.
fully covered, right? All right, good.
Yeah, fully covered. So I did my first whatnot auction last night, and I was successful. I enjoyed it. And you guys, whether you buy anything or not, should join on just to see what it's all about.
Okay, cool.
If you make it to YouTube, to TikTok, and Instagram, you can handle this.
My boy killed it last night, is what he's saying.
What? No, I just had a good time.
Cool.
So, Julian, what are you getting rid of on the whatnot? Or
Duplicate CMFs, some old Star Wars that just stay in a bag, and then what else? Old Forestmen that stay in the bag, and then a few Lord of the Rings. And folks went crazy. The girl from Lord of the Rings with the elf ears.
Oh yeah,
she went.
Arwen,
the only elf girl in the movie.
Yeah, she went between 35 and 40.
what? Yeah.
Go which one?
Arwen.
The one with the blue dress on.
Erwin.
Arwen.
They go to it's the Fellowship of the Rings.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
There is no character named Erwin.
Arwen, however you want to however you
I
want
want
to
to say
Ashoka.
Erwin. Is that okay? Erwin?
You also sold some Gimlis.
Don't make me get out my Mjolnir.
Hang on, pause. Push your glasses up and tell us, Mark. Go ahead. Push your glasses up first.
I still don't know which character they're talking about because they mangled that. Like I don't know.
It's the Liv Tyler character. Whatever the hell her name is.
Go ahead and push them up, though. You got to push them up. Come on, man.
The one that you hope that gets naked that never does.
The one from the
I think they said Errol Flynn.
We have some friends joining us. Chris Ubergeek is over there in the chats. Andrew Sada's here. Stever is here. Axel Plate is here. Brickingham Den is here. So glad you're here. Just to she's worth how much?
How much for your little girl? How much?
Send me a check.
It's nice to know that after 4 minutes of my birthday in this live stream, it now is officially messy. Good job, everybody.
Completely. We made a mess just for you, man.
And now we're going to be banned on Facebook for our human trafficking talk.
Yeah.
Well, no, we haven't made fun of Canadians or threatened them yet, so we're good. From what I
Give us time.
Optimus Primal says it's okay.
I just want to point out that was Dana's Ashoka moment there when he did the thing.
The funny thing is that if it's an Elven name or a Norse name, I'm guaranteed to screw them up. Star Wars names, 50-50 if I'll screw them up or not.
Did you just say Norse?
That's what he was.
Hey, in my house, it's a knife and a fork, and it's good to canola. So yeah, I said Norse.
I'd like the shipping.
Isn't your last name Norse?
How many mini dickas does it take to pronounce
the K?
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
Yeah, we are good to meet you. Yeah.
Hey, Brick Snaps, join the party.
We may not be German, but we wear the lederhosen too.
Yeah. By the way, the best looking one of us all is like wandering around. Oh, somebody's in the. There we go. Add one more. There he is. What's up, Captain?
It's me! Hooray!
That's exactly who Chris was talking about. You're the best looking one. Welcome.
That's right. Yeah. You have the mightiest of beards.
You do have the mightiest of beards.
There are very good beards.
We're like 9 out of 10 beards here, right? I think everyone except for Jeff.
I think Jeff might still have his.
What the hell is this? Oh yeah,
not you, Jeff. Other Jeff. Not just
this one. This
Canadian
one shaved it
Jeff.
off, but I am not complaining about the Canadian doing anything. So,
Well, the last time was trafficking. Like
No, it was kidnapping.
So,
Kidnapping.
well,
please say trafficking enough times so they'll knock us off. Thank you very much.
No problem. Anytime.
I hope we don't get in trouble for talking about trafficking. That'd be bad.
Great.
You should have seen the trafficking today. It was horrible on the roads.
Yeah, trafficking today in Oklahoma was bad too.
Great trafficking Brick.
Oh, look, I'll start the video over. We can start the channel over again.
My build camera froze.
It did.
Oh,
It did. Again.
You know,
How are
you
you
can
doing,
tell
Jeff?
it froze because Chris has been touching his mouth for 20 minutes.
Come back to me later.
Come back to Jeff later.
I gotta fix that.
We're not making fun of your Canadian camera freezing. I'm just going to clarify.
Yeah, that's right. The little picture is Chris strokes his beard thusly.
It is.
Gonna fix it. I'll be right back.
Well, that was
Okay.
That's late.
Well, we'll go to the other Canadian to see if he can save us and salvage us from being banned somewhere. So,
Really?
I have a little hope. Yes.
You obviously have not looked at my resume recently. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, it's good.
Is it good? What you been up to, man?
Same old stuff. Pitch has been graciously threatening to help me get on to the TikTok, which should open up yet another avenue for me to embarrass myself. So thank you for that in advance.
Not that you need any help.
Well, yes. Yeah. So, yeah, I will be growing mice in beer bottles and I'll get a free poop for it. So, yeah.
Beauty, eh?
But yeah, no, that's kind of been the only thing. I don't know. The last few weeks has just kind of been quiet. I've also kind of been doing some dio building again for photography and that. And I don't know. Actually, I use Lego quite a bit actually in a lot of the shots, just because it's kind of an easy thing to throw stuff together for like a background shot, and that and it's always kind of
box.
Sorry,
it's a basic building platform.
It is, and it's great too because like you can do like a nice like industrial looking wall or whatever just using like the 6x8 tiles and that. But there's actually there's a started following about 2 or 3 more people who are sort of Lego exclusive photography. And man, these people, like, I don't know how they do what they do, because I've said this before, photographing Lego is one of the toughest things. And even one of the guys that I know he's like a professional photographer, and he started out photographing Lego to start with. His name is Trevor Williams, 1/6 shooter he goes by. And his stuff is like, his normal shots is like fantastic. Like he's been on like CNN and ThinkGeek and all these kind of places. But even he he's bailing out of Lego photography because I can't do it justice because it's so hard. And these new people coming in who are mostly from Indonesia, man, like I've sent some around to some of the people in the group before, and it's just phenomenal. So yeah, so that's always something that I kind of try to dabble in, but I'm not quite there just because it's really, really tough. And I mean, when Adam's been on the show before, like he's shown some of his specialized equipment, like that wicked looking sniper camera thing with like the long nozzle or whatever. So all jokes about Adam's long nozzle aside, when that thing is like
not me making fun of the Canadians, just the Canadian getting me banned tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, we all have our parts to play, but yeah, that thing, like
some of us have less parts than others.
Thank you.
For some, it's a little bit of a shorter sprint than others. So
it's a skinny flute.
Not everybody can take their ball and go home.
So that's it. You're safe, man.
I gave it the office anyway. So it looks like our other Canadian has not back. Oh no, there he is. Jeff is back.
It crashed again, and I yelled out balls, but I was muted, so it was good. Oh.
Well, thank you for having some Canadian candor.
I should have. You're right. I should have yelled out balls. But anyway,
he said it twice, and just to tell us that he didn't say it.
That's so we can keep up the trafficking.
Yeah. So I'm marking on. It froze again.
Say it.
Camera. No. Oh, it's recording too. Apparently, that's always great.
Oh, nice.
Man.
Oh, let's see what we're doing. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, there you go. I was giving you a reboot just to see if that helped.
I can't really move. I'm working on the last roof for the space hanger. Everything's on the ground because the roof supports all the bridges and stuff, so I can't really do much until that's in.
Sweet.
But I hope to get it all done tonight, and then hopefully have the wiring in as well, because I am lighting it. I mean, there's a light.
Oh, cool.
Here. That's not where it's actually going to be, but it's just there so it doesn't fall or I don't lose it. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the most of it done tonight so I can focus on finishing details. I got to rebuild the load lifters, the lifter vehicles that I had because they fell apart too, and a few other things that I just need to tweak. But hopefully by tomorrow, before tomorrow evening, I'll be done so I can actually pack and get ready to leave on Wednesday. So
and Cascades this weekend, right?
Yeah, Cascades this weekend. I'm leaving. I'm staying. I'm staying in Toronto for the night, and then I leave really early Thursday morning. So.
So where is that, Jeff?
Portland.
Oh.
So, and we found out Ant Bandit's going to be there, and Jeff and myself, and Xavier's there, and a bunch of the Lego Masters. So seems like it'll be a fun event.
I would jokingly suggest that you pick up a fellow Canadian and take him with you in the back of your truck without being banned on Facebook.
But I'm flying, so you know.
Oh well, stuff him in the cargo hold.
You stuff me in the cat carrier and take me where I go.
I mean, I'd be okay if you did that with Gil. That'd be cool.
It's not the first time Gil said that, but anyway.
Are we talking about trafficking Canadians to America now?
Nothing.
We're not talking anything. I said cat and not something.
All right. I'm going to go check on Brick Snaps because he has been oddly quiet. He is super busy. He's in the zone. Hey, man, what's going on?
Hey, well, I'm here because I was wanting to just lurk in the chat, but I'd get that awkward. Oh, well, hey, Martin, you've got an invite. Why aren't you here? So I'm here. Thanks for having me. Happy birthday, Julian. I've got a little bit of work to do right now. Then I'm going to hop on.
Happy birthday to you, too, Martin.
Happy birthday. I'm going to go hop on Interstate I-85 and go to Atlanta. So that might load with your trafficking conversations because I think that's the most traffic highway there is anywhere. So you're welcome for that.
Even the classy guy talked about trafficking.
But Lloyd, lots of traffic on the way. So I'm playing a Jeff Van Windham and trying to finish up a build. I'm not going to Cascade, but I'm going to Brick University in Oklahoma, and Jeff's leaving me. So this is a very final touches. I'm putting thousands of flowers on.
You never told me how long you were going to be in the area. I didn't know if you were staying until Monday or not.
Yeah, sorry, I did that thing. Let me send you a message, let you respond, and I'll never respond back. So no, I
Yeah.
will be gone Sunday evening, and I'll
Damn,
pop in
okay.
Texas or Arkansas. But thank you all the way.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was going to take you to a nice breakfast place on Monday, but it's fine.
Well, you could just leave me some money so I can go to one, and just let me know. That's fine.
I could do that. You're right. I could. 100%.
But it's okay. We can pass on that.
I don't want to know what it means for Jeff to leave some money for you. I don't want to know what that is.
Leave it on the nightstand.
Yeah, just in dollar bills, please. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Easy to cash out. Anyway, yeah, say hi.
So you're going to Oklahoma this weekend, is that correct?
So I've got Oklahoma, so I've got to do the same thing. I've got to pack up the van on Wednesday, and I will drive on Thursday and see if I can make it all in one day. Jeff, you've done that drive, right? From Oklahoma, I guess, to Alabama.
Yeah.
Did you do it all in one day, or what did you do?
I did it all in one day.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. It looks like about 11 and a half hours, depending on how many times you get pulled over. So no traffic stops. It should be that amount of time.
For trafficking.
Or I didn't say that. Did you say that?
No,
was that Giddens?
I did not.
What about anybody?
Martin, did you find a good hotel while you're staying here?
No, I haven't. I will probably just stay whatever's near the convention center.
Okay.
So whatever's down there. So
good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, I probably need to make a reservation, or I'll just leave the keys out and I'll stay.
I would more than offer to open up my doors to you, but all we have is a couch, man. Like our house is still in shambles.
That's right.
Otherwise,
have you seen the Lego movie? Like the double-decker couch? Like it was the best thing ever in the movie. So couches are good.
I can't promise that the dash hounds won't be like, oh, a person is here. We'll sleep with him.
Yeah, I'll pass him. Thank you. Not
That's
a dog
fair.
person. No, I am really. But anyway,
you're not a dog person.
Yeah. Do you want to see the house?
Not a dog.
Yes. Can we have a view?
Do we have to? We all know it's amazing. Do we have to look at it?
That's hideous.
There we go. Let's see. There we go. There's the angle. One angle that's good. So I'm finishing this pink room at the front. This is from a Disney movie, Giddens, is what it's from.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. But anyway, so I've got to stick the courtyard in. But there are over 11,000 of these little tiles. But it actually sounds and feels really good. So,
we don't talk about Duplo.
Emily is really impressed. Emily is really impressed with that, Martin. By the way.
Thank you. I think it will sit nicely with Rapunzel's tower, and then that, and then sandwich something in between it.
So
like the Death Star run.
So when are you going to build the large version?
Yeah. So I thought I'd see how this one travels. Thank you for that, and then I will see what we can do. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just lurking here, and trying to knock this out. Then I am off to Atlanta. I'm off to Noonan tonight, and tomorrow I'm working there, and then I'll be back home tomorrow evening, I think.
Yeah. So you're working there?
Yeah, I've got a rep who's there. So convenient. I hired someone who lives in Noonan, Georgia. So I was like, I come see you once a week. Why not?
That's cool.
So what a coincidence. Yeah.
Martin, did you build that like obviously for the show, but did you build it for someone? Like, is that like a sale, or is that just a build to take?
No, just a build. A couple of people were telling me to do it, and I hadn't seen it, and it's actually turned into a really nice build. So Andrew and I watched the movie. We started at 5. I started building this 5 weekends ago. It's just got loads of color and loads of different parts to it that interested me, and I had to do a lot of research on it because there's not a lot of material out. So trying to figure out from stills and images, like the layout and the floor plan of the house and where rooms are, and that I really enjoy doing. So it's pretty much accurate. Like as accurate as it can be, and scaled to the mini dolls, and they only have mini doll characters, but it's scaled I think to the right size.
Wow!
And I'm even throwing the detail in for like the movie stuff. As like one of the main images has, you've got all these toucans that are sitting on here on this window. So trying to get as much detail accurately in there as possible. But it's got lots of greenery that I like. I like building greenery and vine work, so I'm really playing with the vines and. I don't know. It's just got so much that interested me, and it kind of fits with a lot of what I build, which is really Disney theme. Right. Star Wars is Disney now, so and when I go to these shows, people like that big pop of color. So we'll see how it goes this weekend. See if people like it or not. If they do, It'd be good. Yeah.
Very awesome.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No, that's awesome. It's amazing. It's also, you've been in the hobby, what, 6 years, 7 years? How long have you been in the hobby?
7 years. Zane
7 years. He's been in the hobby
yeah.
I've been in the hobby for like 6 times longer than that. And you're kicking my butt building. So thank you for making me feel.
I mean, he's doing okay. He's a good starter.
Space. Can't build space. I've still got my spaceship that I shared maybe a year ago. On the
Yeah,
stream.
no. Let me just go say, I went to a brick fair and I bought a bunch of space stuff. You bought one space thing. Guess who won the space thing? You won the space thing.
True.
I may have missed that, but I think it's just awesome that you brought it up now.
I wasn't bitter.
I don't sense any bitterness from you at all.
None
No, Chris.
whatsoever.
You don't sound bitter at all.
No, not bitter at all. No, I think it's amazing. Super amazing. All right, let's go to the captain. What's going on, Captain? I've been in the side watching you eat this large piece of pizza or something, and so I guess you're done now.
It's a human liver.
I had it brought in from Canada.
Oh.
Hey, are you
slice of
reenacting when the HMS Terror got stuck in the ice and they had to eat the?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Is that pineapple on that pizza?
No.
That's good.
Oh.
It looked like pineapple.
Too bad.
No, it's just lots of cheese and pepperoni.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. What have I been up to? Well, I got the sails finished. I got the figureheads finished. I still need to make anchors for the 104. But I discovered that my partner in crime has been fudging the numbers of the guns on his ships. So his 50-gun ship is not a 50-gun ship. It has more than that because he wasn't counting some of them. So I've had to augment my fleet in the form of gunboats,
That's brilliant.
which were an actual thing. I've got 2 that have the heavy mortars on them,
It's awesome.
and then 1 that has a pair of the heavy cannonades.
Awesome.
That's cool.
So,
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of have this like idea that it's like you and this other guy are this Don Quixote sort of like couple that like, you know, are constantly in this mock war.
it kind of is because we're not actually trying to compete against each other, because if we were, I wouldn't have built a 54-gun blue ship. I would have built another red ship and have him outnumbered by 100 cannon, but that's not the point. The point is to have 2 fairly balanced fleets. Well, gun-wise anyways. Mine is still a considerably more powerful fleet.
Of course.
Because, you know, a 50 and a 54 do not 104-gun make.
So when do you start packing? Because you're leaving for this weekend, correct?
I will be packing probably Wednesday because I only live an hour away.
Got it.
They're going to be showing up Thursday morning, and I should be packed by then, which packing isn't going to be terribly difficult. I just have to take all the masts off of the big ones. The little ones you don't need to because they're small enough. So, yeah.
Cool. So are we going to have a pirate Schmitty and the pirate ships and the ships and the thing? Are we going to... Jeff left, so never mind. I was giving him an opportunity, and he left. He walked.
He wandered off.
Did he wander off? Oh, he wandered off.
He wandered off. All right, Matt, what's up in your world, man?
He's muted.
I had a former student come to talk to my class today, which was pretty awesome, actually. You always like to see your graduates. She graduated in 2015, and now she's works for the State Department of Education. So she and her boss came and talked to my students today, which was fantastic. It's always gratifying when you see your students go out and succeed in life and come back and tell students that they too can succeed in life. So that's always fun. So.
But the question is, does she build with Lego?
She does not. She has a daughter.
Then
so
this
her
is
daughter
completely irrelevant.
It's Messy Monday. It's freeform. He asked what was going on in my world. That's one on my world today. So
And,
All right,
and you also sniper drum one from behind the blue line.
I did. I had a not behind the blue line, off the offensive face-off zone. It came right back to me, and I shot it into a group of 3 people and it went in the net. So it was a very productive Sunday night.
Wait, are y'all
Productive.
talking in Canadian right now? I don't know what you're talking about.
They are.
I don't speak
They are.
Canadian.
Okay.
I speak Great Lakean.
You speak Greg Lakean? I like Emerson Lake and Palmer. So that's
But my Lego world was I wasn't going to be doing any Lego because I traveled to Charleston, South Carolina for this 2-day, 3-night conference, and I didn't think there would be any Lego in my weekend, other than me taking my my bricks and pieces order to sort in the hotel room, because that's the kind of wild and crazy guy I am when I'm on the road. But
Arte.
I drove out to this place called Folly Beach, which
Yes.
sounds like a place Captain Xavier's ship might run aground at Folly Beach. But
Civil War started there, right, or something? First gunshots.
and unfortunately, the beach was closed off at dark, so I didn't even get to go onto the beach. It was a little sad. So I'm coming back, and I saw this Walmart, and I thought, why not? It's only like 8:30, and what else am I going to do? I've already sorted my Lego, so that's my high point for the weekend. And I went in, and it was the jackpot of 50% off Lego, and I filled the trunk, and I have yet to empty the trunk. It's still in there.
You have that shame of like, I really don't need to bring this into my house. That really finalizes that I did this.
Well, it was one of those things, like after I got back from being gone for several days, I had a pile of stuff that needed to be done in the house. So it was just like, yeah, I'll get to that in a couple of days whenever I get caught up on all the things I was behind on. So it'll make its way into the house, but it just isn't top priority. And then I took a meandering route home, visiting new counties, which is another obsession of mine. But and I stopped at 3 more Walmarts, and I hit another jackpot in one of the 3. So then I filled one side of the back seat. So the back seat Lego has come in and is piled up next to the door of the basement. But I'm waiting for my spouse to go to sleep before I bring in the trunk material.
So this is a Lego tip to anybody who wants to actually find clearance Lego. If you go through the coastal areas of Georgia, South Georgia, and on up through South Carolina and stuff, that is some prime picking, because those Walmarts will get the full gamut and they won't sell it. So Northwest Georgia is that way, because I went up to Rome and went to one of my old Walmarts and I got the Batman cowl for $25. So I mean, you'll find it. So that's awesome.
And the other thing that was awesome is there were what I consider clearly mispriced sets. There were a couple of like new items that they had marked down 50% with a sticker, but they didn't sticker all of them. They stickered like one set, and the other 4 were still on the shelf at full price. And when I would scan them with the app, they came up full price. So I thought, oh great! When I get up to the checkout, I made sure I went through not the self checkout, but an actual cashier. And so I was kind of like, well, when I scan it, it comes up full price, but the sticker says 25. She's like, oh, it'll be 25. And so I was like,
did you then run back to the store and then start scratching stickers off and sticking it to other sets?
I am slightly more honest than that. So
I know you are. Yeah. Now you need to, by the way, I don't know if you know what it is to pull a Palmer, but John Palmer had a skill where he would go and find clearance sets.
Johnny the Squirrel.
Somewhere else in the Walmart and wait a couple of weeks until the computers rolled them down, and then he would get them.
Weeks? No, like months. Like he would seriously part chip like squirrel, man. He would find the most strangest place to hide these things, and that's how he got me a Falcon for like $30. He's like, I got it. Said you'll have to give me about 4 months. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
The saddest thing was the second or third. The third store I stopped at, in the toy person was doing the reset, and I said, are all the clearance stuff in the clearance aisle? And he's like, yeah, we haven't really marked stuff down yet. He's like, come back Monday or Tuesday, and I'm like, sad trombone. I'm not driving 5 hours each direction, for some clearance. So.
Well, I went into a Walmart and they had the return for credit boxes out, and they were stuffed full of Lego, but they had clearance written on the side, so they were about to transfer it over. So I'm like, man, do I need to go back to Rome tomorrow? I mean, it was anyway. Maybe I will.
I actually remember going into a Walmart and there was nothing, and the nothing was on sale for like 50% off. So I picked up a whole armful of nothing because it's Canada.
Now
healthcare.
You just need to.
So that was the Canadian Walmart down the road from you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
where
yeah.
Gary
That
works
one.
there. Yeah,
they
Gary,
have great nothing there.
What about your Canadian Target? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was right beside the old Toys R Us. Oh no, it's still there. All right.
There's nothing at the Walmart that's like 2 miles from my house either, so it really depends on where you are.
It does. Well, because I'll say that I went to our Walmart and it's bare. I mean, here in kind of Metro Atlanta. When I went to Rome, dude, it was stuffed full of a lot of the last year's stuff, the stuff they had put in the box to put on clearance, and there was not an empty spot on the shelf. There was Lego everywhere on that aisle. So,
the toy guy told me that they were getting in stuff that was supposed to arrive for Christmas that didn't, and now they're setting it on shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have the bigger stores who are more on top of their inventory, probably not putting that stuff out or sending it to those smaller Walmarts, but then they'll be on clearance in a couple months. So
I thought though, like I don't know how it works, but I know here talking to some of the people in the stores and that they stopped, like Walmart and Toys R Us and wherever else we had, they stopped actually buying the stock. It all switched to consignment like years and years ago.
Really?
So the most though you'll ever see something is 20%. Like you'll very rarely see it more than that. So yeah, they had some kind of deal where whatever they don't sell, they can actually return. So we don't get, like we used to get those awesome deals that they had another store that Target took over when they came here. Zellers was here for like decades. And man, like there was smoking deals there, like that kind of stuff, like BOGOs and all that kind of thing. But then afterwards, yeah, Lego seemed to change their business model here.
You mean you don't get
no, we don't get that.
$4?
No.
I found one for $3. One of those cubes for $3.
What I get? I got 6 of them cubes for $4 each.
I found a couple for $4, and I found some for $4.50, but I didn't. But yeah, the other thing that's going on in my world is Dana texted me in the middle of the night asking about my plans for Brick World, since I've been beating on the drum of how we should get a group from Atlanta to go up there, and that was sort of in the back burner, and it went to the front burner, and I woke up at 3 a.m. with low blood sugar, and so while I was eating M&Ms, I was reading the webpage and finding out how much the hotel rooms were. So by the time Dana woke up, I'm like, yeah, I reserved a room and I signed up.
Sweet.
So, and then there was the euphoria of, wow, that'll be great. That'll be in the middle of summer. That'll be my, vacation to the lovely Chicagoland area. And when I told Thomas, I'm like, do you want to go with me? He goes, I love Chicago. But then he says, it'll be really hot in June, won't it? It's like, probably. Yeah. It's Chicago. It's either too hot or too cold. That's why people move away. But
wait, we live in Atlanta.
Yeah, but it's always hot, so there's no variation.
He doesn't want to go to Chicago because it might be hot when he lives in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm like, well, if it's hot in Chicago, it's going to be even hotter in Atlanta. But yeah.
What are the rooms going for at the moment?
150 in the conference in the conference hotel. That's pre-tax though. So I think I booked 4 nights, and
you evidently didn't get my text message, did you?
I did. I'm gonna hop on. I booked 4 nights for $592. So that actually is $150 a night. So if I'm doing the math right in my head, so that's actually not bad for a major metropolitan area. So
it's not bad. All right, Julian, you out? Hang on.
Yeah, I only got an hour's sleep today, so.
All right. Happy birthday, man.
Party. Happy
birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Julian.
All right.
And many more.
Cool shirt.
Real quick, Matthew, before I leave, I got it down to 116 the other day.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting! I'm so happy for you.
All right, bye, y'all.
Good deal, man.
See you, man.
See you, bro.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
You gotta love those bricks.
Happy birthday, brother.
The other thing, though, after the initial euphoria of deciding to go to Brick World and like trying to think about all that stuff, is the holy crap! I have a lot of mocks that need fixing, and I have a very large cathedral which Mark has seen in pieces in my living room, and I would like to take it to Brick World. There's a lot of reconstruction that is going to need to happen in the next 3 months for me to take all that stuff up there.
If
You're
I go to
muted.
Brick World,
You're muted, Dana.
you're not making noises there, Dana.
So if you're planning to take that to Chicago, remember that Chicago is twice the distance than Virginia, or more so.
Yeah.
And Chicago is notorious for horrible construction traffic. So
Yes.
expect more bumpy road.
So
Also
And,
murder.
and remember my castle.
Yeah.
when I rebuild it was not my design and was not terribly structurally sound. So when I rebuild it, it will be much more strong than the original design. So
So it's
that
going to be
is,
the $6 million man cathedral.
I really don't want to rebuild it a third time. So it's going to have a lot more plates locking things into places.
So is Virginia ruled out for you guys then, Matthew, this year, or just gonna do Chicago?
I went to Virginia last August. So if I go to Brick World, I will not be going to Virginia.
Okay.
Just one big show in addition to Alabama.
So interesting segue. Somewhere along the lines in the last week or so, and me asking my wife, "Hey, do you think it's going to be possible for me to be gone for 5 nights? Can we work this out?" And then she was like, we're going through some stuff and asking certain people who they could stop by and just check on her if she needs them or this and that. And then she's like, "I got people who want to stop by and hang out." She's like, "Can you go to both shows?" I swear the woman's an enabler, whether she's trying to or not. So I am going, we're doing Chicago and we're tentative for Virginia. Just saying.
That's awesome.
What nights are you guys doing for Chicago? Like
Wednesday through Sunday?
leaving Sunday? Okay.
Or no, leaving Monday. Leaving Monday.
Leaving Monday.
Leaving
Okay.
Monday. Or at least that's the tentative at the moment scenario.
Yeah, because technically it opens at like noon on Tuesday, I think.
No,
maybe-
Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday's the mixer pre thing, and then Thursday's the official opening ceremony thing.
Whatnot is
Yeah.
planning on sending me there as well.
Oh.
I'm wondering
So
if
one
I'm
of
going to go or not.
One of the things that worked out actually really well from Brick Fair, Alabama was with the threat of snow, we stayed the Sunday night instead of getting in the car and driving back. And that actually worked really well. So I think I'm going to do that again. Well, I've already booked for Sunday night, so we will not be driving back. But then the next day, the plan is to get up and drive 12 hours and be back home in one day. On the way up, I think we're going to split it across 2 days. So we might stay like Evansville, Indiana, and then get up so that we roll in before it's dark and probably before rush hour. I'd like to really get to Schaumburg before rush hour.
My philosophy is you get in, you go, you get there.
I have counties to visit.
Well, that's true. You do have to stop and see the largest ball of twine somewhere along the way.
I do. Maybe we'll go to the metropolis of Illinois with a Superman, hometown.
The only time I've done the Chicago, Illinois or Chicago, Atlanta trip in 2 days was the first time we moved down here when we had cats and we had a big ass truck that we stopped. And then another time when I was coming down here again with, a big ass truck, because you can't really go very, very fast with a big ass truck. So those are the only times I've ever stopped. Otherwise, I've done the trip and it was further than Schaumburg. I think the best amount of time, I've done it in 11 hours. That was good, clean weather. Very little construction, just sailing through.
Cool.
So we'll see how things go. My goal between now and the next month or so is to convince Chris that he needs to go. So I've already reserved my room and I've already added Giddens as a potential extra person in the room, so I'm
Housewife?
sending good vibes to the universe.
I would like to go. I have limited weekends off, and
I know. I
And
know.
Jake is going to camp that week, so I don't know if I need to get. I'm going to be going to camp that week. We may have someone on staff that I don't have to do that, but still, being on a weekend is a big deal for me, and I don't want to miss vacation. But I will say this: I will go back to Virginia most likely, not this August, but the next, because the next August means that my son has graduated high school and will be getting ready for college. But he will actually have that first weekend in August available for us to go to Virginia, which
I
scares
can't
the
believe he's
bejesus
graduating
out of me.
high school.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's scary just enough for those of us who met Jake when he was
I remember the ultrasound.
7.
yeah. When Sandlin moved to town and we went off and struck off to Virginia, Jake was 6 months old. So yeah.
Wow,
he was
Mark,
a wee
you've lived
lad.
here a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's taking his SAT this weekend.
Nerd.
Ooh, the make or break scenario.
Yeah, don't tell him that.
So is he going to try to apply to your alma mater there?
You know what? He had designs on tech a long time ago, and he actually wants to go into doing film and stuff. And
Cool.
And I drive through downtown Marietta today to go to my restaurant, my favorite, go to my burger joint with my family because Jake was off half a day. So we rode down there, and downtown Marietta, they're just filming something with Chris Evans down there. So I mean, this is the place to be if he wants to go into film. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it. Let's see. We haven't checked on Sandlin. Sandlin, what's up in your world today, man?
I finally got my bricks and pieces order with my It was, of course, today is the 10th business day after shipping, so they took their time getting here. So there we go. Ice Planet Dude.
Sweet.
That's the OG head on him, and then I took a newer minifig head to put on there just for kind of comparison. You know,
I dig it.
Sweet.
I feel that every year I look more and more like the OG head.
You are not incorrect.
But let's do hold that up and let's do a comparison. Hold the old G head up there. Yep, and then yep. Yeah, that guy was really ticked off. I don't know if his spacesuit's heater's not working or whatever, but yeah, he was kind of mad.
He's got an icicle where there shouldn't be icicles.
That'll do it to you.
I don't have that problem anymore.
I have been completely unable to find the Lamborghini anywhere, but I managed to order it from the Walmart website today. So
nice.
Should have one tomorrow. And I also picked up the new Batmobile from the new movie because I saw the movie last night and it was really cool. And so I thought I'd pick up that set.
No spoilers.
Nice.
It's got Batman in it.
What? How dare you?
That Bruce Wayne guy, I bet he's Batman. I'm betting on it from the trailers. I got a feeling.
Also,
And the word
Batman.
the Batman.
Oh, the Batman.
The
Batman.
like the Ohio State University.
So, when is Small Paul back with you? Is he still dragoning? What's going on with Small Paul?
He will be here on Friday. He's he's got his. We showed you his newest dragon on Thursday. That's
right.
Of the instructions from the Super Robot set, which from the Super Robot, but yeah, he's. I don't know. He doesn't really have anything too big over there. He's just been playing with his little Small Paul world. I was trying to see if he had anything interesting over here. Sometimes he does something crazy with some parts over here, but I don't really see anything.
That Lamborghini set, man, I feel like if it came with a David Coverdale minifigure, it'd be perfect.
No. It needs a Don Johnson minifigure. It needs a Don Johnson.
Coverdale. Like on the hood, man.
No, you got to have Tawny, what's her face, on the hood, man. That's the 80s. Right
I was gonna go there, but she recently passed away, so that's just.
That's true. That's true. Thank you for bringing us down.
Hey man, you brought it up.
You brought it down.
Coverdale. I was
Yeah,
with
thank you.
Coverdale.
Thank you for that. Thank you. David St. Cyr is here. Kamakai Ken, I didn't see you pop in. Good to have you here. Dude Jude is here too. I didn't see him pop in. Yvonne is here. TJ is here as well. Good to have y'all here. I didn't pay attention to the chat. My apologies. But all right, Dana, what's going on in your world, man?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
I love it when I come to everybody. What are you doing? Nothing.
Well, no, I decided. I mean, I've picked up like 2 or 3 of these McLarens on like clearance, and so I finally decided, I'm going to build one. So I'm building one.
It's
just
amazing.
because it's
They're
blue
on
pieces, and
clearance.
I'm going to wind up taking it apart and using it for parts.
Clearance.
I stole the door. I stole the door.
build this
design.
monstrosity, which is fantastic
Yes.
and lovely.
It is. So much fun.
Chris, I found out something last night though.
Yes.
These blue domes,
Yes.
they were on the bulk lug list.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Oh, farts.
Moto confirmed that he ordered 100 of them. Ooh. I'm a little upset with myself and even more upset with you for not knowing this.
You're
Just
the freaking
saying.
ambassador. Hey, whoa. I seem to remember me going, hey, there's a part repeated. Can I? No, you can't. So.
You know what, though? But the fact is that you didn't even go scouring through and see it. But I think the problem was because there was somebody else on Julian's stream last night that I jumped in and we chit-chatted. I got to chit-chat with Moto and for like 45 minutes afterwards, whatnot. And that's where he told me about that. And the other lady, one of the ladies on there, she's like, the part picture was deceiving as to what it was. Because even she had it, she's in the same lug as Moto, and she didn't order any because she didn't realize what they were. So we get a slight pass on the fact that we didn't know it was on there because it was deceiving.
Wait, he only ordered 100?
Well, I mean, even on lug bulk, they probably weren't cheap. So 100, and then you got to figure whatever else he was ordering. We can question him about the amount if it was 100 or not, or
That's
if,
just
or why
25
he-
domes. That's not enough.
I don't know.
I want to know why.
The funny thing was, he's like, so what do you think I'm going to do with it? I'm like, an entire farm of vegetation domes on the moon on a moon base. He's like,
Seriously?
the story writes itself. So that's what he's doing with him.
I'm surprised
just
that
send
Gid
me-
didn't go through and look at every single windshield on the list just by sorting by windshield.
Should have.
I don't think it was in windshields. I think it's a panel or something.
It's a
like
panel. It's a panel. So that's where we got dinged. But I did get a Bricklink order, or not a Bricklink order, a Bricks and Pieces order on Saturday, and then I got another little one today. So I did because all the cool kids are getting the Ice Planet torsos.
Yeah, they
So I
are.
had to get my dime bag of these. I'll be trafficking these somewhere. Maybe some woman will be tied up and she'll pay for these. I don't know.
Space.
Man,
I did, however, grab 2 of the cool little hats in case I want to do like a Fargo.
I think it would be
Mom.
hilarious for those guys to be sitting in the base with hot cocoa and those hats after they've come in from the cold outside. That'd
be fun.
space.
I did grab some. I've taken on some of the Matthew habits. I got some of these cool, funky printed headpieces from the Chinese lantern set as well, or moon set. Headlight bricks in Translate Blue. No idea what I'm going to do with them, but I saw them like I need some. The superhero stands, the 1x1 bar with
yeah.
I can't have enough of these. I use them constantly, so I went ahead and grabbed some of those. And then this is what arrived today: the funky new piece.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Oh yeah.
Grabbed a bag of those. And then I also got a Bricklink order today. I originally, Mark and Chris hooked me up with a figure apiece, but I felt like I needed more. So I got Space Skulls and Star Justice sticker sheets.
Nice.
Which is golden. A couple of Space Police 3 sticker sheets. and then an Octane one for a set that I got that was in a bulk buy that I just needed the sticker sheet for, and so now it's a complete set. So that was fun.
Cool.
And then, of course, as Matthew mentioned, reserved a room, signed up for Brick World. Now it's a question of how I'm getting there, who's going with me, who's going to be there, and what are we going to do. I got 3 months to figure it out.
My room is booked.
Kids, just be warned, if you're roommates, you have to talk till 4 a.m.
Oh, we've already roomed together before, so it's already it's a no.
Yeah, we have. There's not enough coffee to wake you up after,
Yeah, but I drive you to Starbucks.
Yeah, you did. Okay,
So,
can I just admit, Dana, I enjoy it when we whatever. There was a point where I'm like, dang it, Dana, we gotta shut up.
But you know what? The funny thing is that I felt the same way, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna stop talking. And then all of a sudden you whip out your phone and you start scrolling, and you're like, look at this.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Classic Canadians.
The script writes itself.
The script writes itself.
Did you do it with Gwen too, or just Timber?
Oh, by the way, talking about your G.I. Joe action figures, it's hilarious. At my Target,
It's true.
not when he spoons, but anyway, but at my Target, there's a section where they have action figures. They have like a little special section, like away from the toys. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have
pop
like
culture.
300. I swear, there's like 300 GI Joe barbecue figures, and it's just
Oh, really?
it's just barbecue after barbecue after barbecue after barbecue after barbecue.
So that's where they all went.
If they're rare, I got a gold mine. So
It just makes me think of the Finsler films PSA things with him, where it's barbecue and it's like a fire, and he's got that helmet on,
Yeah.
going at the kids, but all you hear is he's going, he's like,
well, if you would like a copy, I can get you one because my Target has at least 50.
I'm good. I'm good.
Speaking of Bahar,
Bye, Martin.
I'm
See
super
you,
excited
Martin.
about this.
I'm
Have
going
fun
heading
in
your way. Yeah, I will. Bye. Cheers. I love the boat. Bye.
I'm super excited about the Muppet Swedish Chef figure. I will probably need to own like 4 of those.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
If you, Chris, if you see a whole row of bats like that, that's when you need to let me and Gil know.
Of who?
Bats.
Okay.
The battle android troop.
Yeah,
things,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't understand why my Target just ended up with that many of that one figure. They don't have any other figures of those in the store, I don't think. But
Oh, no. They've got a Cobra Commander, a Lady Jane, a Flint somewhere in that store.
Or they've got a million of the movie figures.
Right. They've got at least 30 Storm Shadow movie figures.
Yeah,
Intense. How are you?
I think my Target yesterday had a Cobra Commander and Baroness. And
Yeah.
Like the
it's-
motorcycle?
That whole line is really weird. Like it's like feast or famine, depending where you are.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that would be
I know
cool.
it's-
That's a good question. If Bunsen Honeydew, I wonder if he glows in the dark. That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
I know that some places in Ontario, they have like, there's a Toys R Us with at least 50 Baronesses, and like every time I watch this toy hunter go up there and film it, I'm just like, who do I know in the area? What do I have to do? And my voice always goes back to Van Winden, but then I'm also like, can I do that to Jeff again?
Again.
I'm nowhere near a Toys R Us. That's the problem.
There's
Yeah.
a Toys R Us by us has a ton of them too, but they've jacked the prices on all of them.
Yeah, the price increase on action figures right now is stupid.
But for Toys R Us, they've gone. It's kind of funny actually. Maybe Jeff may know this with the Lego. Lego seems to be the only product that's somewhat avoided that. Like 10 years ago, they were like Toys R Us in the US, where you paid like the Toys R Us premium, right? Like an extra, like $5-10 above whatever manufactured was. And they dropped that for ages because they were getting slaughtered on all their stuff here. But now for everything except Lego, they've brought it back. Lego, it's only a little bit; it's like $1 or $2. But like for everything else, like For a Marvel Legends or something, you get it at an online retailer here. It's about $34. You go to Toys R Us, it's 46. Like huge amount. And yeah, it's crazy.
Well, for you guys who are looking for the very, very, very rare whatever figs, you got a good chance if you let me or even Mark or some of those guys who have access to a smaller town Walmart / Target, we could probably find that rare fig before somebody grabs it.
Awesome. Then I got a hookup in Kingwood, Arizona, my hometown, and nobody does anything there. There's only like one toy collector, but my buddy Eric has been like, "What are you looking for?" This. Oh yeah, here you go. And then it arrives in the mail. So.
Here's 5 of these. Are you sure you don't want a barbecue? Because
I'm good. I'm actually more Cobra focused with my GI Joes than I thought I would ever be. So there's that.
Actually, it's better. Lately, some of the Joe stuff, the pictures I've been taking, actually have been doing probably the best out of most of the stuff. And got a couple of offers from some people saying that they 3D print different stuff for them, weapons, gear, and all that stuff, saying if you want, I'll send you some stuff. You feature it in the photo and it's yours. So, hey, free swag. So there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you been contacted by Gridiron Studios yet?
No, I wish. That stuff is like really premium and very expensive, but very nice.
But the diorama stuff is like foam. It's like weightlifting foam. It's not good. Anyway, sorry. That's yeah.
It's all right. We got some pad now. All our energy's spent, and we're kind of cruising in the last 3.5 minutes.
You didn't ask me what I was up to, so it's okay. I don't exist.
Not? I thought I went to you. What are you up to, man?
Not much.
Okay, good. Hide behind the thing, man.
Actually, I did build with some Lego, so it's Speed Champion season, so I bought a couple of the cars. And out of the Countach and the Ferrari, I think the Lotus here is my favorite to build. I don't know why. It's the same color as Sandlin's car, and I really like the color of Sandlin's car. So I think, yep, that's it.
Cool.
What else? Oh, I'm going to Bricks Cascade, so that'll be cool.
Is that it, man? You complained about me not talking to you longer than that.
That's all I got.
Tell us about when you're doing your auction. When's your next auction?
My next auction is when I get back from Bricks Cascade. Actually, no, that's not true. My next auction will be Thursday at the show, as I will be walking down Vendor Row and buying things and then seeing if people would like to buy it from me and going from there. By me buying things, I mean my boss is going to be like, here's $100, do what you got to do. And I'm going to go, okay.
Your boss being
I want you to just go by somebody's mock table and go, hey, look at this. Grab their mock and sell it online.
No, my boss for Whatnot is actually, I'm not just an auction person on Whatnot anymore. I'm kind of like one of the community leaders for Lego. So
sweet.
I'm the one that's been like pushing Lego on the platform, and we're up to about 20 sellers now, and I think 10 of them are my reference, and don't nobody tell anybody, but when they go live, I got $100.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's cool. It's really fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. Emily has a lot of fun doing it with me, and in all honesty, it beats the shit out of going to an office from 8 to 5 every day.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Sort of
I
like
hear that.
colonoscopy.
So here's a question for you. On the do you find that people pay a
and then sold 3 packs of those, like not as an auction, but like $24 will get you these 3, and he sold out of those, and it was awesome.
Cool. That's wild. That's
Mhm.
cool.
And so, like, if and when Dana is ever ready to sell his Star Wars action figures, I would really like him to let me know, because we can do it on a theme day, and we can do a dual auction where I co-host with you, and we can make it fire. Because I'm friends with the guy that does the Instagram for Whatnot, my buddy Craig, So, yeah.
Hey, Jeff, do they sell? I'm not sure they sell everything, but do they sell like original Joe stuff, like from back in the day?
Yeah, if you want to check out a really good seller, his name is Springer Collectibles. John's a damn good dude. He's East Coast, Rhode Island, and he does G.I. Joe auctions almost every other day. Like, he's sold the original 13. He sold 83, 84, 85, 86. He stops at 90 because who cares about anything after that? But, like...
Yeah, actually, I'm looking to sell, not actually to buy. So.
Oh, yeah, Gil, do it. Gil, do it.
Yeah.
In all honesty, yeah, if you want to, we can talk about it later and I can get you signed up.
Okay, that may be possible, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, Jeff, just to FYI, I am in the process of organizing the basement, and as I get further to the back of the basement, which is where all that stuff is stored, I'm going to inventory it, and then I will pull that trigger.
Okay. No problem.
Good deal.
You'll do well. It's crazy.
Doc asked, who's going to Brick Cascade? Raise your hand if you're going to Brick Cascade. 1, 2, 3. At least 3 of them are, yes. So none of the old timers, some of the younger old timers in here. So oh no, Jeff, what happened?
I caught it.
Oh, good.
I'm assuming Doc's going to Brick's Cascade, and that's why he's asking.
Maybe so. I don't know. That'd be cool.
All I have to say is that if and when I ever meet Doc, if there's not a puppet in his hand, I'm just going to be completely.
Wait,
that's not a puppet.
Oh, it's not a puppet.
That's not.
It's actually his head. That's his real head.
I think it's called a whatnot. I think that's what he calls them.
Yeah, either way, or at least a sticker, a T-shirt, something with that.
Maybe like where you draw like the face, so you know, like that kind of.
Parquet, butter.
No, Jennifer Lawrence, what are you doing?
All right. Well, we are at a little past an hour. I know Brick Blaze just fired up his show. So if you are in the chats, make sure you go find Brick Blaze. Good dude, good friend, and go hang out with him. Tell him hello. One day they're going to actually let us do a raid with on YouTube. I don't know when. But anyway, so thank y'all for joining us tonight. Thank y'all for being here. And make sure that you are build awesome, that you be awesome. Take care of your neighbors. And thank you for being here on my last day as a 50-year-old. You guys have a great day. See you
Happy
later.
birthday, Chris.
Remember, trafficking is a crime.